What's up, everybody, and welcome to draft number 31. Most likely our last and final draft. I promised you and I promised myself one draft a day for every day in the month of October, and this will be our last draft for that promise. And in that time, we have not been able to get past Plat 4, so I'm probably going to stop doing drafts after this draft and then start focusing on constructed format, because starting November 3rd, we are switching from the modern RCQ season to the standard RCQ season. And then also in the month of November, we're getting Foundations released. And so it's kind of a weird month to try to do another Bronze to Mythic run because you're not going to have a full month of a single set. It's going to be Duskmourn until the release of Foundations, and then draft is going to switch over to Foundations. So it's all kind of not worth it to try to do it in November after the rank reset. But what will be worth it is we're going to switch over to running more constructed and seeing how that goes and seeing how we can make daily content for that. But that's a problem for another day. For now, we're going to go ahead, check out where we've been, what we've been up to. As we start every video, we like to see what's the problem. Well, the problem is we're stuck in Plat 4, and it's mostly due to this number right here, our win rate. Our win rate was over 50%. We were at like a 51, 52%. And we've been slowly sliding backwards because these last few drafts have absolutely kicked my ass. We went an 0-3, 0-3. We did a 2-3. Not bad, not bad. And this was definitely not an 0-3 deck, which is so frustrating. This was a really, really good deck. It had some cool, fun stuff that we were able to do. And then we just had two really, really bad beats in it. And so we're going to try to make up for that and try again. So let's go ahead and claim our winnings from the last time. We'll switch our screen, and we are now on draft 31. We have made it. I have learned a ton through this draft, drafting every single day. Well, not drafting every single day, releasing a video every single day, which meant doing 31 drafts in the month of October. Has been really exciting for me to refine the skill set, get better. I'm still not great, obviously. We're stuck in platinum, but we're doing some very interesting things and learning along the way. Floodplates Drowner is going to be probably the best pick here. Defiled Crypt, Cadaver Lab is also pretty good if you're into a reanimate deck. However, first picking black is a little rough. Black is going to be one of the weakest. As you can see, black is going to be on more of the lower half of the charts here. Really kind of where we want to stay is in white or green. And then we can splash into red for white or blue for white. And then for green, you can splash into blue or red. So that's kind of generally what you want to do if you want to stay up here in the winning category. Now, black-green does do some work, so you can't really steer too far away from black-green, but you need to establish a strong green base first if you're going to go into black. Like, it's mostly going black, and then this is tough. There's a lot of good picks here. So Razorkin Needlehead is really good. It's going to help with your black-red as well as your green-red decks. Osseous Stick Twister is good. It actually has a slightly lower win rate than what you'd think it would. Altanok, if you can get it out, it's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. This is tough. Do I want Razorkin? Because this could get me into white-red aggro. Oh, and then we got Brood Spinner. Now that makes me wish I would have grabbed the frickin' Altanok. Spine Seeker Centipede. Now we got Fear of Abduction. Fear of Abduction is really good. That could still get us into sort of like a white-red. We could do aggro still. Stalked Researcher. My Conductive Machete is also decent. Glimmerlight is decent. The best card here is Fear of Abduction. Could get into the green, red, like... It's not a great pick here. Tunnel Surveyor. Wicker Folk. We might be green red here after Wicker Folk. Yeah, we might be green red. Maybe green red splash black for something like Brood Spinner. We're gonna see some red plays? I think so. Yeah, splash black for Brood Spinner. It's pretty good. Where are all the cards at? This person's got them. The most I've seen somebody hold on to is 6. 2, 4. They had 5. I do like this avatar. This is the other avatar I really like. I don't know why. It looks pretty cool. Torque. Saburo. 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 Yeah, because the 2 red cards we have here, I think, are more powerful than any of the other ones we had. Fear of Adoption is good. Flood Pitch Drowner is good, but Razorkin's going to be better. Wildfire Wicker Folk is going to be better. We're going to grab green. Frantic Strength we know is good. Something like 59% win rate when played. It's crazy. It's just super strong. It's almost a 60% win rate. And then we still have opportunity to pivot. Nothing great here. 4-4 for 4. Maybe do something. Watchdog is the pick here. We're going to splash black. Winter's Intervention. Not bad choice. Enduring Vitality is probably the pick here. Razorkin Horde. Actually, no, we know Razorkin Horde Caller is the pick here. That's like a 59% win rate. We know that one. We ran into that same choice last time. The Enduring versus Razorkin, and Enduring has like 56, 57, so it's not bad. But this was like a 59. No, I actually think this was 60. It's like 60.4 or something like that. It was crazy. Maybe not quite. Maybe it was 59. It was close. It was close to 60 though. Another Brood Spinner. Yes. Please. That is definitely a reason to splash black. And then we got a Balustrade Worm. Are we manifesting Dread? Not really. Wary Watchdog. When it enters, you manifest Dread. I think I'd rather grab like a hand that feeds or Wary Watchdog. Maybe a hand that feeds. How are we looking towards Delirium? 3 enchantments, Artifact, Creature Assassin. We need to get some more options to get stuff into the graveyard here. But I think Wary Watchdog is still better. Spineseeker Centipede. It's going to help with our mana curve. Osseous Stick Twister, another great reason. Slavering Branch Snapper we know is good. Need to get a couple big bodies out there. What do we need? We need some removal. Got to get some removal. So we'll have to prioritize that. I mean, that's removal. It's also going to kill a lot of my shit. I think Let's Play a Game is a little bit better. Bear Trap. It's going to help with Delirium. Here we go. We got some artifacts. We have a sorcery now. Delirium is going to be nice for Wildfire Wicker Folk. More types is good for Brood Spinner. Enchantment Creature. Cathartic Parting. That's removal. It's not my favorite removal, but it is removal. This is also going to help with Delirium. Get a Bashful Beastie in here. And a land card we don't need. All right, where are we at? We got a Patchwork Beastie. Where's the almighty Babinska? All right, do we have faith again if we have the Patchwork Beastie? Beastie Boys are back. Yeah, so we got Bashful Beastie into Patchwork Beastie. I do think it's the best pick here, so I've no problem grabbing myself a Patchwork Beastie. Irreverent Gremlin. We do have a lot of 2 cards. Removal though, do we need? I think we need to prioritize removal. So like, unfortunately, I think we're grabbing Impossible Inferno. Beastie Beatdown, perfect. That's the removal we're grabbing. Another great one. So we have Bear Trap 1, Cathartic Parting 2, Beastie Beatdown 3, Impossible Inferno 4, Monstrous Emergence 5. Okay, we're getting some removal here. 7-0 this time. Perfect. I love it. I love it. Innocuous Rat or Fear of Lost Teeth. This is actually Live or Die. Wickerfolk Thresher. Perfect. It's a great one. If we have Delirium, I think we're pretty good towards Delirium now. We got enchantments, artifacts, sorceries, maybe a couple more instances would be great. We're gonna have to make some cuts though. Who are we cutting? Cautious Survivor, probably. What do we got here? Trial of Agony is also a good removal. Do we grab another Fear of Lost Teeth or another Slavering Brand Stamper? I think we need some game closers. And we end up with another Fear of Lost Teeth anyways. Cackling Slasher. Ooh, I think we need the land. We need some land fixing. We're not doing green-blue. Appendage Amalgam's nice because it's 2 types. Fanatic of Harrowing. Fear of Lost Teeth. I mean, it all ended in our colors, so that's good. Alrighty. We got Jund. What do they suggest? We're cutting the Fear of Lost Teeth, the Bear Trap, Frantic Strength. Okay, let's take a look. Adding the Winter's Intervention back. I don't disagree with that. 16 lands here. So we have, what, 6, 12, 16, 17. Let's look at the land distribution. Heavy green, and then we can go lighter on the red and blue. As far as black goes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 black cards. Double pips. Do we have any double pips in black? We do have double pips in black, so we're already down 1 in red. Maybe keep that there. But we do have a double pip in red, though. We might have to run 17 lands here. But we do have Spine Seeker Centipedes to be able to go get the lands that we want. Yeah, maybe go 1 down in swamps. Okay, we can run 16 lands there. I want to see the types. Now we have 2 instants, 5 sorceries. We're lost a bunch of our enchantments. Maybe flat this enchantment creature. They got rid of one of my Slavering Branch Snappers, some artifacts. How are we on artifacts? We have 4 artifacts, so it's not terrible. Minimum 5 wins. Yeah, we'll get the predictions in here. Let's see it here. / prediction. The last one we did not do. Complete prediction. Prediction result for that last one was no. Okay, so I have to do the thing afterwards. Okay. We're going to launch a new prediction. Start prediction. Will a streamer go better than 3-3? We got yes, and we got no. We'll give you guys a couple minutes. We'll even give you the first 5 minutes to get your predictions in here. Okay. Use your points, get your predictions in. I'm going to give you 5 minutes while I mess around with the deck here and then see what else that we can do. Frantic Strength is going to be nice. And it's an enchantment, so if something dies, like Frantic Strength just has a good win ratio. We have a lot of 2-drops. Trial of Agony. How are we looking on 3-drops? 3-drops are a little low. Maybe we throw in an Appendage Amalgam. So what are we looking at for creatures? We got 16 creatures. An instance? We have 2 instants. All right, we're gonna run a 42 card special. We added some enchantments with this enchantment aura, an enchantment creature, and then we have a bigger removal spell to give us another instant. This is all gonna help with Delirium and more card types for things like Brood Spinner, Delirium with Beastie Beatdown, Delirium with Wildfire Wickerfolk, Delirium with Patchwork Beastie. Then we also have who else is taking advantage of it? Wickerfolk Thresher is also taking advantage of it. Same thing with Balustrade Worm is also going to help. But then we also have the old Dick Twister, our favorite. That's what we're going to run with here. So we'll get our predictions in. We got a lot of believers on the 3-0 or the greater than 3-3 victory here. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. I would love for the last draft that we do for October to be better than a 3-3. Would it be awesome if we trophied? Absolutely. We'll see. We're going to try our best. We're going to try our best to trophy. Okay. Would really like some red. think we moly. It's not a better moly. Keep. Yeah, this was not a better moly. But we do have a... way to get a red now. We have the Spine Seeker. We just get another land. We also have a removal. Not gonna be able to remove that. That's unfortunate. Get rid of that thing. Spine Seeker will help us go get red though. Hey, we got a red. All on our lonesome. Swamp cycling. Nice. Go get the other red, I think is the answer. Then at... All right, we got a little bit of time for predictions to get in. So if you haven't used your channel points, use what little channel points you have. And go ahead and put your predictions in. So we have our second red. Maybe we get our second black. And then we got our second red, and then we got 6 lands. And then we're sitting pretty. We're sitting pretty after that. Is this an instance? That's the sorcery. What do you got over there? What are you trapped in the screen? Not my enchantment. Surveil 1. You don't have a lot of choice there, bud. Perfect. Got me to 3 types. We almost have it. Got our Horde Caller out. Do we have a land in there? We don't have a land. Sorcery, enchantment. So we need an enchantment or an artifact in the graveyard. Okay, it's gonna put a 1/1 counter on it. Surveil again. What are they gonna pull out? Belgavoth's Faithfully. Does that have haste? It does have haste. We're coming in for 10, bud. Okay, they're gonna Spectral Snatch. They're gonna Valgavoth's Faithful. Their Spectral Snatcher. Ooh. Or not. So one of these is gonna die. So say they block the two big ones. Both of their big ones die. Both of my big one, one of my big ones lives. And then their Vel'Gavost Faithful dies. Unless they're gonna take it. Do you full swing here? Love a way to get a 5th type. So they do that. They get Spectral Snatcher. Okay. Beastie Beatdown, eh? This would be funny. Okay, okay. Now this is a 6/6. Is it +1/+1? Yeah, it just has +1/+1. Nice. So that does have vigilance. Oh, and it's gonna get +1/+1. Discard a card. All right. So if I swing with 2 of these, one's gonna die, and then it's gonna take out either the Skullsnap Nuisance or the Miasma Demon. Okay. This is tough. That is not what we need. I didn't mean to do that. That's not what we meant to do. We clicked too fast. That's a punt. Oh, we're on the wrong screen. We can't even count our punts. Not quite 0-3 yet. We are 0-1. With one punt. I don't think it was going to matter. We would have bought a turn. And then they would have killed me next turn. With their thing in the air. Because I was going to do 3 damage that turn. So it would have been at 4. And then the next turn they were going to swing for 4. And so I didn't have enough removal. That was rough. I felt like we had it too. I felt like we had it. It felt good. Yeah. It feels like... We'll actually keep this because we have 2 Spine Seeker Centipedes that are going to help us get to... and then a Weary Watchdog. They're going to help us get our other lands. And we have this now. Another Weary Watchdog? Sure. What do they have that has flash with red? Mountain cycling, nice. We'll get our reds. Good little trick there. Now if they have a Scorching Dragonfire or something, they can take out my Weary Watchdog. Wildfire Wickerfolk, though. This does have haste. Okay, got our second red. Now we do have a Winter's Intervention. Okay. Yeah, we'll keep that there. And we have an instant. That we can play. 2 damage to me. Would have loved for that to be removal. Now discard or take 2, bud. Okay, they chose to discard. We got one. Oh, it's only been 4 games since we've had a win. 4 games since we've had a win. Oh, man. Okay. Feels good. Feels good. We got a win. We went like 3-3 the first game of the day. Or 2-3, something like that. But we just went on a 4-game tear of no wins. Oh. Oh. Stretch it out. Get the blood flowing. We got this. Let's do the thing. Yeah, we got the dancing turtles back. My best bet, my best interpretation of the dancing turtles. Did they quit? Draw? What? I was gonna say, if that counted as a loss for whatever reason, I was gonna lose it. I've only seen a draw like one other time before. I would love to take this, but I need cards to play. This was no better. We'll keep. Supposed to see a draw at the start of every turn. Untap, upkeep, draw. Oh, got it. Sure. We'll put this guy out there. Perfect. It's gonna put an artifact in a creature, so we got 2 types. And we got our swamp. Perfect. Okay, now we got 3 types. Enchantment, creature, and artifact. We'll grab our second forest. I don't think we have any 2-pip blacks, do we? We have live or die. How do we get a 4th type? We need a sorcery or an instant in the graveyard. No blocks. An unstoppable slasher, eh? Not like this. Not like this. I've lost every time I've seen an unstoppable slasher. What? Oh, that's an enchantment. Need a sorcery or an instant or an art. Well, we already have an artifact. Sorcery or an instant. Then I can get some card draw, get some life gain. Oh. Oh. Not like this, guys. Not like this. Not like this. Sorcery. Artifact or sorcery? Nope, that's just a creature. Okay, we got delirium. We got our 4 types. This costs 6 to pop. We have 6. Yeah, we got the Patchwork Beastie. We'll have the Patchwork Beastie online. So we'll be able to play both of those next turn. They get to draw a card. Well, can't let Brood Spinner die because Brood Spinner is going to be my key to having bodies to block frickin' Unstoppable Slasher. Each opponent discards 2 cards. Oh, it's not me draw 2 cards. They discard 2 cards. Okay. Read! Reading is fundamental. What 2 cards you getting rid of there? Fahat 720. This is gonna time out. Okay, we get our brood spinner back. We're not gonna be able to pop it right away, which sucks. Alright, yeah, that's fine. Draw 3 cards. Gotta discard a card. Just massive card advantage over there. Kill the slasher again. Maybe. Maybe. They still have way too many cards in hand. But the Patchwork Beastie. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Yeah, they can see it. Brood spinner. May look at face down cards anytime. Yep. 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 What do they got? They got the Winter's End or whatever it is. 2 damage, gain 2 life. Winter's Intervention. Surveil 2, draw a card. Got Bookworm. This does have haste. Discard a card. Take 2. Or I guess they could destroy one of their many enchantments that are just chilling over there. A little sad I don't have enough mana. flip this, then pop it. Pop it. Twist it. Bop it. Pull it. Flip it. Oh, sure. Yeah, that's a card. Pop it. Flip it. Discard a card. Nice. All right, all right. End of turn. They just have, yeah, they just have so much draw power. Here's hoping they don't have a counter spell. Oh, I don't have black. I don't have black. Oh, I'm an idiot. Oh, that's a punt. Oh, I'm an idiot. I thought I had black. And then they have their own fucking brood spinner. Are they playing 5 color? No, they're not playing red. They're playing 4 color. That's fucking game. Dude, every game I've ever played against an unstoppable slasher, I have died. I have died. 1 and 2. Not like this. Not like this. Oh, well, unfortunately, I do have to run. So we are going to cut. And we're back. It's been nearly a day later, but let's go ahead and finish our draft here. We're doing okay. 1 and 2. We have a good deck. I like the deck. Let's see if we can make it do some stuff, though. All right. Decent little hand. We can go turn 1 Patchwork into turn 2 Brood Spinner. And now we have a removal. Perfect. Take action. Mill us a card. We got our red. Perfect opportunity to get Wildfire Wickerfolk out. Two creatures into the graveyard. It's a little unfortunate. We only have one type in there. That's fine for now. Surveil. Graveyard. Keep on top of the library. Perfect. We got two types. We got a land and two creatures. We're going to keep our other Brood Spinner. That is a more viable topic. No, I knew what it was. I'm an idiot. Okay, we're at three types. Can't believe I threw away that Brood Spinner. That's punt. That's punt if I ever saw one. You are not helping me. Sorcery. Ooh, I could put up to four cards. Choose up to four. Keep the sorcery in there. Put the land back in there. Actually, don't need the land. We'll put those two. Actually, we'll put one land in there. Actually, we don't need the land. Those two creatures. Submit two. We'll put a stop at the end of their turn. We can flash in Amalgam. Trapped in the screen. Killing me. Killing me with these lands. I meant to flash an Amalgam. Appendage Amalgam. Gotta wake up, man. Gotta wake up. Very nice. Decline. We officially have 4. We have enough land. We need 6. Put that on top. No attacks. We'll chill. We have 6. What am I doing? 2, 4, 6. We do have 6. Okay, that's gone. Now gives us 5. Oh. You're catching up here. We really need some of our removal. Like a Trial of Agony, Live or Die. So I think we're just gonna, yeah, we're gonna dumpster that. We need to get to some of our removal cards. Let Razorkin Needle do its thing. I think we take it just in case they try to buff it up all crazy like. That's not helpful. No blocks on that one. That's a thing. Give me my brood spinner back. Surveil to graveyard. Osseous is going to help a little bit. So I should be able to play both of these. Or should I pop this? I think I should pop this. Probably just get rid of... Oh, they're going to discard a card, eh? The brood spinners, worth the splash at this point. Oh, they're taking the... They're going to take the Osseous. Or do they take the Razorkin? I would probably actually take the Razorkin. Oh, it gets lifesteal. That's perfect. Okay. Oh, and now we got a BCB down. What's the ward? Ward 2? Yeah, buddy, we got it. Put her on the board here. That was some sloppy play. Sloppy play. We had a full-on punt in the middle of that. Got our 2 wins, though. Let's keep her cooking. If we can get to 3 or 4 wins, I'm going to be pretty stoked. 4 wins, I'd be really stoked. Pretty good beat-em-up deck. Okay. Would really like some red here, but we got a turn 1 patchwork. And then we can go get a red here with Moldering Gem. Yeah, that'll give me 2 land types. Or 2 types. And then we'll have Patchwork Beastie online. Yeah, had to assume that they were going to have a Scorching Dragonfire. Hey, it's online. Then we'll also be able to get Balustrade Worm online. So play Balustrade Worm or... Okay, swing for 5. Oh, they got their own Razorkin. Nice. So we do have Delirium. Opponent discards 2 cards and you gain. Oh, they just fucking quit. We'll take it. We'll take it. 3 on the board. 3 on the board. We're having a little bit of a comeback here. A little bit of a comeback. Oh, that was great. Perfect. Love to see 3 wins. That's helpful. We're a little poor on the old gems here, but this is gonna be our last draft of October. We made our best effort to get to platinum. We did a draft a day, 31 drafts in October. This is our 31st draft. So if you're catching this live, appreciate you. Thank you for hanging out. We're gonna post this though on October 31. So every draft got a day. So I did the first draft, it got posted on the first, second draft on the second, so on and so forth. But then we're gonna switch over to probably a little bit of modern until the modern RCQ season ends, and then we're gonna switch over to standard, and we'll probably start doing standard events, like best of 3 events on Arena, and that'll start prepping us. Why are we facing a Mythic player? Well, one more land and I can go search for a land, and they'll give me a 4th land. I could play Stick Twister on 2. What are these card sleeves? I don't know if I've seen these card sleeves. Mythic players. Whole nother level. They get all the fancy shit. Little do they know, this is my 3rd account. Do you feel special now, Mythic player? They're gonna kick my ass. If they're Mythic in draft, yeah, they're gonna kick my ass. Could really use red. Or another land, just in general. Okay, that's fine. Take the other land. We're gonna go unlock some stuff. Specifically, we need a red. Now we have, we'll have Wickerfolk Thresher online. Yep. Figured as much. Hey, and we got our 5th land online. Get a good old Razorkin Horde Caller out there. Then probably like a Bashful Beastie, unless we get a 2nd red. If we get a 2nd red, then we're of course playing the Razorkin. What is this guy doing? Timeout used already. So we got an... Are they not there? We gotta stay locked in. I feel this deck is good. This deck is good. So we gotta stay locked in. See what we can do with it. Okay, 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 okay. So they missed a turn. So maybe they just stepped away for a second? Or are they like hard away? That'd be crazy if we get a timeout win in draft. Unless they're trying to, well, I don't know if you can lose, like once you get into Mythic, I don't know if you can like lose out of Mythic like you can with, or like you can't with the others. Okay. We'll play a Bashful Beastie. Yeah, like with the other ranks, once you're in the rank, you can't level out of the rank. You can in between like levels of a rank. So like Plat 1, you can fall to Plat 2, Plat 3, all the way down to Plat 4, but you can't like leave Platinum. I just wonder if it's the same for Mythic. Because the Mythic's only supposed to be like a top percentage of the players, right? That's crazy. We get a timeout win? I mean, it's going to be the 4th win, and I will accept the generosity in my last draft of October, but, you know, kind of prefer to win it the old-fashioned way. I'm going to laugh if this is the draft, my last draft, that actually gets me out of Platinum 4. It's like a drug, man. They just keep pulling you in. Boom. We are to 4 wins, though, and 2 losses. That's one of the big thresholds. We're almost infinite. 1,400 gems. 5 gems is true infinite. And then 6 gems is mathematically where we want to be. But that's mathematically where we want to be over the long run. So getting 6 wins, 7 wins at the end here is... would be amazing way to wrap out the my draft experience, but that's a little rough at the end here. Like, oh yeah, sure, let's go ahead and make that happen for you. Give you the 7 wins. I'm like, I could have used 6, 7 wins throughout the season. We're gonna snooze those for a second. Definitely need a mulligan. We can keep this one. We got access to all the lands. I think we drop Cathartic Parting. Trying to set ourselves up for... Okay. Got some removal. Really expensive removal, but hey, it's removal. Orphans, very nice. We do have access to 2 red now. So I think we grab a swamp. So we have access to 2 red, we have access to 2 green. So like we're that dual land really helped us out. Acrobatic Cheerleader, they're gonna tap that, they're gonna tap their cheerleader, and now the cheerleader's gonna have flying. Attack with the Orphans of the Wheat. Oh, even better. Look at that play. Now they got a flying. Would be a shame if somebody took that out. So we have an instant and a creature. You're gonna get some life. They're gonna have all these extra ways to like turn their own card sideways, aren't they? Now I do have enough for this though. That was gonna get annoying. So we have 2 instances and a creature. Moldering Gym could go get our 6th land. If we don't get a 6th land, if we do get a 6th land, I'm gonna play the Weight Room or play Ring Branch Snapper, one of the two. Okay. We'll play Weight Room. Nice. And it's a Bashful Beastie. You know what'd be really funny here is the fact that we're gonna do a cathartic. We could do a cathartic party on their land. Oh, okay. I see how it is. They're gonna pay the full cost for Seize for Slumber. Another land. We're gonna get absolutely wrecked here. I don't think there's anything I can do. That's game. I mean, I guess I could have Cathartic Partied and then Monstrous Emergence, and then that would have allowed me to leave. And then they had another Seize from Slumber. Okay. Well. Okay. Artifact or enchantment. So neither one of those are that. I don't know if there's anything I can do here. So if I do this, I can kill that because I could do 2 damage to something. And then I could put this out, and then I could block 1/3/3, but they're still getting in with 6. Discard a card. Rootwives Survivor is going to take the win here. So I always got to remember that this is only an artifact or an enchantment. It's not a creature. That's going to be game. I block one of those. 9's getting through. I'll gain 2 life. We're going out the old-fashioned way. We're going out the old-fashioned way. And that is it. That is our final draft for October. And what a run it was. What a run it was. Thank you, everybody who has hung out with me throughout this entire journey. We did 31 drafts, 1 draft per day for the month of October in an effort to get better at drafting. It is definitely my weakest skill set. We were able to reliably and quickly, I think we only did it in 14 drafts, get through all the ranks into Platinum. So we got to Platinum in 14 drafts. And the last 17 drafts have all been in Platinum 4. And so we definitely have some work to do on our win rate, but I think we learned a lot throughout. Like we learned how to, follow the trend better. We learned how to do it better. We're still not great at it, right? This is all incremental improvements, right? This is what I'm talking about. I'm going to list a bunch of things I learned. None of them are great, but they are better than when I started. So things like noticing the trend, finding at least one open color. So we would find the one open color. And then we struggled a little bit on finding the second color sometimes, or we would find a second and a third color. So we still struggled with some of the trending. We definitely learned the set. We knew where the combos were. We knew where the strong cards were. So we learned a lot about Duskmourn and the strength of the cards and the strength of the combinations and what color combinations were good, which is perfect timing, because at the recording, or when this recording goes live, it'll be on the 31st. I will have been about 4 or 5 days away ish from my time at MagicCon. But as of the recording of this video, I'm leaving for MagicCon tomorrow, and I'm going to be entering a couple Pro Tour qualifier events. One's a 100K tournament where you win cash, and then the top 8 players get a Pro Tour invite. Then there's another one that's a Pro Tour sealed event, and then the top 32 people will get a Pro Tour invite. So I'm going to enter just to see what happens, use all the knowledge that I've gained here to see how we can do, in paper, see if it's a little bit different, because playing against the people that you drafted against is going to be a much different experience than drafting against a random set of people and then going and playing another random set of people. So being able to hate draft, being able to, mess up what they're trying to do based off of the trends that you're seeing is also part of the strategy of paper draft. So this has been a journey. We have gotten to 4 wins, so we're not going to do a draft replay because that is a 57% win rate, and that is good by me. I appreciate every single one of you following along in this journey. If you've made it all the way to this part of the video, you might as well like, subscribe, leave a comment below. It helps the algorithm, helps get the channel out to folks who want to see more Magic the Gathering content. And as we sign off on every one of our videos, until next time, we'll catch you at the table.